I didn't just reveal my wife's affair. Her lover tried to destroy me with violence, but I refused to fall. I always thought betrayal would be something quiet, like a secret whisper in the night or a guilty glance across a dinner table. But when I discovered Emily's affair, it was loud, violent, explosive. It started with small things. Her late-night work calls, the way she guarded her phone like it was state secrets, the sudden habit of dressing up for meetings. I told myself I was being paranoid. After all, we had been together for 7 years. She wouldn't throw that away, right? One night, she said she was going out with friends. I pretended to be asleep, waited until she left, and followed her. My heart thudded as I trailed her car to a dingy bar on the edge of town. I watched her get out, laughing, and wrap her arms around a man I'd never seen before. I felt the air leave my lungs. For a moment, I couldn't move. Then I did something I never thought I'd do. I walked inside, right up to them. "Emily," I said, my voice shaking. "Who is he?" Her face went pale. The man, tall, broad-shouldered, covered in tattoos, smirked. "You must be the husband." I could barely hear her excuses over the blood rushing in my ears. I turned around and left before I could say something I'd regret. But the nightmare didn't end there. The next morning, I confronted Emily. She didn't apologize. She didn't even look sorry. "You're overreacting," she snapped. "It was just dinner." Dinner. I held up my phone with a picture I'd taken of them kissing outside the bar. Her face hardened. "Fine. Yes, I've been seeing him. Because at least he makes me feel alive. Unlike you." Her words cut deep, but what happened next cut even deeper. That evening, as I walked to my car after work, someone grabbed me from behind and slammed me against the hood. It was him, her lover. "You stay out of our business," he growled. "Or next time, I won't just scare you." For a moment, I couldn't breathe. His forearm pressed hard against my throat, the cold metal of a ring on his finger digging into my skin. People passed by in the parking lot, but no one stopped. He leaned close, his breath hot with alcohol. "You think you can just humiliate her like that?" he hissed. "Walk away. Forget what you saw. If you don't, I promise you'll regret it." He shoved me hard and I stumbled back, nearly falling. By the time I caught my balance, he was already walking away, laughing like it was all a game. I sat in my car for a long time before I could even start the engine. My hands wouldn't stop shaking. For the first time in my life, I felt genuinely afraid, not just hurt, but unsafe. When I got home, Emily was sitting on the couch scrolling through her phone like nothing had happened. "What happened to your shirt?" she asked casually, not even glancing up. "Your boyfriend attacked me," I said flatly. She finally looked at me, but there was no fear, no guilt, just irritation. "You probably provoked him. You always overreact." Something inside me snapped. "I didn't just catch you cheating, Emily. I was threatened. Do you understand that? This is no longer about our marriage. This is about my safety." She rolled her eyes. "You're being dramatic." I walked out before I did something I'd regret. I sat in my car, breathing hard, my chest tight with rage. Her betrayal was one thing, but the fact that she could sit there, defend him, after he put his hands on me? No. This wasn't just about heartbreak anymore. This was about standing up for myself. I spent that night gathering everything I could. The photos, the texts I'd seen on her phone, the threatening voicemail he left me later that night. I backed it all up, printed copies, even sent them to my brother so they couldn't mysteriously disappear. The next morning, I called her parents and asked them to come over. Emily tried to stop me, but for once, I didn't back down. "You've been lying to me for months," I told her. "But you're not going to lie to them. Not today." When her parents arrived, Emily tried to paint me as unstable before I could even speak. "He's obsessed," she said, her voice tight. "He keeps accusing me of cheating, and now he's dragging you into it." "Stop," I said sharply, louder than I intended. The room went quiet. I placed the folder I'd prepared on the coffee table. "Before you believe her, look at this. These are photos of Emily with another man. These are screenshots of their messages. And this." I pressed play on my phone, letting them hear the voicemail her lover had left me. Her father's face darkened as the man's threatening words filled the room. Her mother looked like she might cry. Emily, her dad said, his voice low and furious. What is this? Emily's face drained of color. He's exaggerating. Exaggerating. I cut her off. He grabbed me in a parking lot. He threatened me. And you defended him. For once, Emily had nothing to say. She sat back, speechless, as the reality she'd been denying finally landed. I stood, my hands steady now. I'm done being the quiet, forgiving husband. I'm done being made to feel crazy. I will not live in fear because you brought a dangerous man into our lives. Her mother spoke softly. Michael, what are you going to do? I'm filing a police report, I said. And then I'm filing for divorce. You can explain to your parents why our marriage ended, Emily. I'm not carrying that weight anymore. Emily's eyes filled with tears, but I felt nothing. The man who walked into that living room was broken, but the man who walked out was free. Later, as I stood outside the police station, I realized something. I hadn't just revealed her affair. I had taken back my power. Her lover tried to scare me, tried to make me small, but I refused to fall. For the first time in months, I could finally breathe.